What's up, family? So I'm just doing something different here. This is just like a blog. I'm gonna start doing walking blogs, car blogs, and just giving wisdom from my own life experiences and what I happen to, just learn throughout life as I continue to grow and work on myself every single day to become a better person. And I figure this would be more personalized, and also we can just have an authentic conversation, right? So I want to talk about this big epidemic of divorces and also broken families, right? And I know there's been women on social media, basically saying, "Oh, I've been single for 2 years. I hate going home and being lonely," and all these type of things. But the problem is, ladies, and I'll get to you fellas in a minute, is the grass isn't greener on the other side, right? And I say that because women are getting divorced, you know, and breaking up their families. And a lot of men, and men say this a lot, that women, the modern day woman, and when I mean modern day woman, I mean the woman of today, thinks that she is a wife material and she is a wife, but really she's the modern day woman that wants to be strong, independent, and basically only with the man for benefit and what he can do and provide and what he can give in a household, not necessarily for the character of who he is and how good of a man he is, and being committed to the very thing that y'all got together that's conducive not just for the family but also for what y'all got going on, the marriage, right? The marriage, and always doing things that's in the best result of making sure your family is moving in the right direction positively. And a lot of men say out there in the streets that, look, these women, are being incentivized by the government to basically break up their families and divorce their husband because they feel like the modern woman, they feel like they don't need a man, they strong, they independent, they could do it by themselves. And the reality is, women wouldn't be able to enjoy the luxuries of today if it wasn't built off the backs of men and masculinity. That's just a fact, right? So that's for you men out there. And remember that and know your worth, right? Because a lot of us men, we say, oh, these women they just married to the government daddy. And the government daddy is basically, feeding off the government and social services because the modern woman, which is the present woman today, feel like, you know what? I don't need this dude. I don't got to endure nothing with him. I could do it on my own and I could receive benefits. But really, the problem is, what is more beneficial? Doing what's conducive for your household when two is better than one and y'all could build this thing together and it be more special, or you just jump into instant gratification to see what you could get. And that's usually what the modern day woman is. They basically will be with a man based on subjected to what he can do and what he can give, not necessarily off the character of who he is, of being a good man, providing, protecting. But it's more than that. Men, you should not limit yourself to just being a provider and protector, but also giving your woman a game, having her best interest, always making sure she's going in the right trajectory in life because you want what's best for her and also your family. And she should do the same, filling in the gaps that you may not necessarily be able to do, right? So say, for example, right, you're a man, you worked all day, you work 12-hour shifts, you busy, you may necessarily not be able to cook for your family if you want to, or the way you may want to. But the woman is supposed to fill in the gaps and automatically know, okay, my man it don't have much time in his time to cook, so I should automatically, I should say, get to it. Fill in the gaps so everything is conducive for the family. The kids get fed, your men get fed, your man get fed first, the kids get fed, everybody eat, your man putting food on the table, right? And that's working together. So what I meant at the beginning is the grass isn't greener on the other side, ladies, is that at the end of the day, there's this big epidemic of divorces and broken families, and I'm a single father. So obviously this had resulted from a broken family, unfortunately, right? And what I have to come across in life and just talking to people and kicking it is that women tend to, if women start feeling, they start acting strange and they start saying, oh, we should spend some time apart, learn ourselves. I don't feel turned on by you anymore. And also this thing of, if it's meant, it'll happen and we'll get back together. And what I'm saying is, fellas, 10 times out of 10, she's already kicking it with another dude. She's already being knocked up by another dude, right? And what the ladies don't understand is, because they're so into this temporary feeling, and they want to have this feeling in their gut, and they want to feel so good and feel so amazing, right? The thing that they not understanding is that the fella that you kicking it with and knocking and y'all knocking it up or whatever, um, she is only with you. He is only with you, not she. He is only with you, ladies, based on having a good time, not a long time. And the simple fact is, he with you, but he know he can send you home to the man that's really good for you. But instead, you want to tell that man, you know what? I think we should find ourselves. While you want to sit here and feel good and feel and feed your inner child, when in reality it's affecting your kids. It's affecting your family. Your kids will pay for the consequences of your sins, let alone your actions. And what's being exemplified for them will be shown, and that will be the model of how their relationship should operate, right? So women think that they are wife material, but they're not operating within the confines or the confine of how a traditional woman is. A real woman commits, right? The same way a man supposed to do what he say and say what he mean, but you never hear a woman, you never hear a saying for a woman that's supposed to do what she say and say what she mean, right? And that's why the women feel like they could get up and do what they want to do when they want to do it. The modern woman, right? So what I'm saying is, bruh, fellas, she already getting knocked up somewhere, feeling good, right? And she not even understanding that the dude that she kicking it with and the dude that you really was aligned with, which was the one that you want to divorce or want to break your family up and leave because you want to be with a fella that's been waiting in the wings, waiting in the back burner just to have his turn. Basically, he not ready. He not going to take care of no other man kid. That's what you're not understanding, baby girl. You're not understanding that he is not going to take care of no another man kid. He can send you back home and have a good time, but get the best of you. While the man that you going home to got to endure and basically be destroyed by your deception, let alone the kids having to experience this hurt and this pain of a broken family, right? So, women, you're not thinking it through. And fellas, you got to take heed to the patterns if she start acting strange and all that, right? So what I'm saying is the grass isn't greener on the other side, ladies. So the dude that you think you was knocked up with, you was feeling good feeding that inner child, or that college girl, Philly, look, he not ready. He not even committed to being long term with you. And that's just the facts, man. And the man that gave you his last name at that house, you put you putting him through and the kids through to break up the family. Isn't worth it. Look, you should use your inner child and you feeling good to work on your marriage, to work on your family. I say find a way to restore that inner child within your relationship, within your family that you have, and your marriage that you have, to that man who respectfully gave his last name to you. That's what I say to the ladies. And to the men, look, fellas, you got to understand that you can't change nobody. If anything, when it comes to success and they continue to grow, from a woman's standpoint, is only going to amplify who they really are. Right? And I just wanted to give y'all some quick game, real quick life advice, life experience, just having a conversation, and also just leaving it here. If a woman, right, a woman can't be attached to multiple men, because then she can't really bond with her husband and bond with her family and be really active and present with the family that she jeopardizing. I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, family. Love you guys. Peace.